boycott, if you like. Let's see how the situation is in Kibra. Since morning, there have been running battles between the police and residents there, most of them supporters of Nasser. Let's see how the situation is there currently. Sophia Wanuna, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Akisa. Running battles throughout most of the morning here in Kibra constituency. We have been outside covering a lot of what has been going on there, but now we're in one of the rooms where we understand it's amalgamation, bringing together of several polling centers and stations as well. Inside this room, there's quite a number of staff. However, they do not want to appear on camera, of course, fearing for their lives, because those protests and those running battles that have been taking place between the residents, some of the residents here, and the police, is because those people engaging the police do not want voting to take place here. And of course, they are saying they're following what their leader Raila Odinga said, that there will be no election today. So I'm going to speak to one of the officials here. I will not disclose her identity or her name, but she'll explain to us just some of what has been going on. But to note, no voting has taken place so far. The material has since been brought out from the buses that delivered them. Right here is one of that boxes. The presidential box, as you can see, is empty, and there's all manner of other merchandise from the IEBC that they will be using or are meant to use for this particular exercise. So let's hear from this official talk to us, because we saw when you arrived here earlier on, escorted by police. You were in the bus for quite a long time. What has been happening?
So far, we have not been able to access this place since yesterday, and therefore we had to take our time so that security measures will be put in place so that we'll be able to hold the exercise.
What time does it close?
All right. And I understand this is several polling centers that have been put together because they could not have them in different places. Explain to us what situation we have here.
Because of the security measures that are in other polling centers, we were not able to disperse to our polling centers, and therefore we saw it twice, and we were advised to come into a central place that will be able to host all of us in case of any security issues.
All right. So you have Olympic primary, secondary, KP, what?
PAG and KAG centers.
PAG and KAG, all here?
Yes.
Have you been able to work? Have people come to vote?
We have not been able to work so far because of several issues, the running battles from the crowd and the police, and other voters who are trying to come in. So we've not been able to do anything so far.
All right, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
So, Akisa, tense situation here, and you can still hear outside the police still engaging with this rowdy running youth battles that have been going on for hours on end now. And in fact, one of the things that people have been saying, because tear gas being lobbed into the air, but still they come back after that, so having quite some resilience. And as far as that engagement is concerned, and it's unlikely, but we'll continue to monitor the situation here. But heavy deployment, we can't tell you that, from the police, from the Kenya Forest Service, the National Youth Service as well. Over 100 officers deployed here. Water cannons as well. 2 of them were here, ran out of water. They have left since. Tear gas canisters, we just keep seeing them being brought to refill, or rather to replace those that have already been used during this exercise. So a very tense situation in this part of Kibra constituency. But in the morning at 6 a.m., I did stop by Kibra, Old Kibra Primary School, and they opened at 6 a.m. and a few voters were there. So not to say that entire Kibra is not voting, at least 1 or 2 constituencies that we visited earlier, rather polling stations in this constituency, were voting. But here, officers, they're scared for their lives. They're worried. They don't want to show their faces on camera. And of course, for fear of what that would mean because of those that are standing outside engaging the officers, Akisa.
All right, Sophia, senior reporter Sophia Wanuna there joining us live from Kibra, and a number of polling stations currently opened, but officials can't really speak on camera.